What's up, guys? So you can clone and grow almost anything, almost any plant from a cutting. Not all plants, but pretty much all of them. It's something I've been kind of obsessed with experimenting with, and I've been having a lot of fun with. Just cutting new plants just from cuttings from plants. It's really simple, and it's a great way to get more free plants that you can add onto your garden or give to others as gifts. That's what I like to do. I'm always giving my friends and family new plants that I'm growing from my plants. So these are some cuttings that I'm growing currently. I got a whole bunch, and really what you do is you just take a branch and you just let it sit in water until you start to see roots come out. Like this one here, you can already see, I don't know if you can see it really, but you can see the roots coming out. And so, and then once the roots come out, then you just plant it into the ground. What I do first is I put it into a pot, just like this. This is a basil plant. What I did was I actually took this just from cutting off the top of one of my other basil plants. I soaked it in water for about a week until roots started growing, and then I stuck it into the ground, or into this little pot here, and now it's growing into its own plant. And you can just keep repeating that indefinitely. I'm doing that with all kinds of other plants over here. I'm like always doing that. I got kale here. That's soon going to be ready to just put into the ground, start growing. This is with lettuce I've been experimenting with lately. You just you actually just from like store-bought romaine lettuce, you just cut off the bottom like by the root, and you just, again, same thing. You soak it in a cup of water, let it sit there with water, and until it starts to grow. And then from there you can transplant it. And you can do this with so many plants and vegetables that you just get from the grocery store, from carrots to ginger to turmeric to lettuce to kale to celery, all kinds. There's even tomato plants. These are tomato plants. I've taken a lot of cuttings from tomato plants and grown them. So again, you just cut off a branch and you just stick it in water, allow it to grow, allow it to form roots, and then you just stick it into the ground. Now, I know it can get more complex than that. I'm sure more advanced gardeners, will have extra tips, but just keeping it really simple. Just cut off a branch, stick it in water until you start to see roots or leaves starting to grow from it, and then transplant it into a soil-based substance. This is I even do that with bigger branches from bigger fruit trees that I'm trying to grow, and those can take longer, but it does work. I've done that as well with a bunch of different types of like fig trees, for example. Just break off a branch and stick it in water. Sometimes these take a while, up to even a month, even longer, and then you'll start to see roots or even little leaves start to appear near the top, and then that's when you know that it's ready to start planting into the ground. So just want to share that tip. If you have any questions or anything, leave a comment below. Until next time, have a great day. See you.